the start of our holiday to South Africa. It's a South African Airways plane that we're going on.
How long do you think you're going to be there? 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months? Yeah, I think that's okay. However, I mean, I don't
See in the background there?
9 months, then all of a sudden. We just don't have anybody. We just don't have anybody that knows anything about that. Not even one person. Maybe even.
Domestic terminal. It's Thai Airways. It's going by the looks of it. Beanote House in our flight to Johannesburg. Another 3 hours to go before we land. It's a bit of a view out of the window. Johannesburg now. Actually made up an hour on our flight. It's been quite a good flight. Airbus 340-200. Our day 2 of our African tour. It's a Sunday and we're on our way to Zambia today. This is the Garden Court Hotel where we stayed the night. It's all very nice. It's the coach there that's going to meet us when we come back from Zambia. So we're off. The plane we're flying to Zambia, British Airways. It's 737-300. Too short seat. Johannesburg at the moment. We think we're going cruising up the river. This is a building here that we came through to get onto the boat. Maybe it's administration building or something. It's quite nice. Where's one of those plane things? Oh, this is the other boat down there. It's called the African Princess. Elephants walking through the bush.
Unfortunately, it's really hard to photograph where it is. See them there?
Yeah. This is one of the safari vehicles going along the road. Just sitting in our chair watching not the world go by, but you know, on the river here. We've got coupons to use to get a drink, and this is the bar people. Very busy. Sun setting on the Zambezi River.
Before the sun goes down. The way you go, that's gone before you take it. Go!
Those the area of the Oude-Drift, where the Livingstone town was firstly established in 1905.
This on the other side is Zimbabwe. We can see the palm trees.
I suppose they can't wait for the sunset.
So we've come down the river. We've come down as far as we can go. We're going to turn round in a minute and go back again. It's been a very pleasant sunset cruise that we've had. I'm trying to. Where are these birds? I saw some birds. Oh, there they are. Birds going along the river. These palm trees on the Zimbabwe side, but they were planted. They're not natural. The sunset again. It's really beautiful. Ross sitting here, and there's some nice little photos here of South Africa. There he goes on the shore. There he goes. He's going to go. I think they come out to sea this time of night, so they come out of the water. Oh, here he goes, just splashing through the water.
He was splashing a lot. Running.
This is the buffet area where we had our meal be back here in the morning to have our breakfast. Drugs. Oh, I can't see into the bush. Yeah, it's no good. Like the often just go through the bush.
Postcards of them because I'm sure all the ones that took the hippos are just going to see a blood.
I can find out about how we send postcards back.
Sorry?
How do we send them back? I meant to ask Bob. Oh, look at that one just sitting there. Standing there.
Yeah.
On our way to the Victoria Falls. I'm just walking along this track at the moment, but in the distance you can see the mist coming up off the falls.
That's why we got the name Zambia from the Zambezi River. Very much Zambian. I would draw a rough map of Zambia, but to get to understand how the river moves. I'm not very good at
Bridge over there. Not sure what that's for. Part of this bridge over there is the Bridge and Railway bridge crossing, I suppose, the Zambezi River. The guide says it was started in 1905 and it's quite a major project that's still going on to this day. Another view of the Victorian Falls. Sun's coming over a bit now, so it makes it a bit difficult to film on. This is the Royal Livingston Hotel, which is down from our hotel, which is the Zambezi Sun. This is apparently Ernest Hemingway sort of country. This is the Bariri area on the Zambezi River. Victorian Falls in the distance over there. River's flowing quite smart at the moment. Is that the road, lady? Oh. There's Betty going to have a photo taken with the Zulus or whatever. They're probably, oh damn, waiter staff in the hotel, I'd say, after we've gone. This is our room in Pretoria. This is the Garden Hotel. Quite nice. Only here for one night, so it really doesn't matter. It's the bathroom area. Nice little bathroom. Shower. The Garden Court Hotel in Pretoria where we stayed the night. We're off to Windback today. Quite nice hotel.
Smaller than the blue wildebeest, which you will see in the Kruger National Park. The lions, quite frankly, couldn't care a damn as long as they meet. The antelope tomorrow,
Antelope as well,
well maybe today and tomorrow.
But these wildebeest here.
Yes, they both antelope. Both of them. How's that, all right?
Yes. This is one of the wagons that the boys would have done the trek in. Quite an impressive memorial. Paul Kruger House looks like a church.
We'll have a walk through here and show you a bit our background.
Correction, this is a church. The Paul Kruger House is on the other side. This is our room in the Zambezi Sun Hotel. Very nice. You look out the window to the pool area. And there's a bar at the pool there. There's this relaxing chair. We're going on our river cruise this afternoon on the Zambezi River. Nice decorations above the bed. It's the bathroom. Shower area. And a bath if you want to have a big soak. Ross is making noises. This is a view from our room looking at the restaurant and the pool area. It's a pool bar over there. It's a huge hotel, it goes right round. We're going on the Zambezi River. Some of the shoreline.
We invite you to experience the spellbinding combination of the mighty Zambezi River, Africa, and during its course, runs through Zambia, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Angola, Zimbabwe, and this river is famous for its world-class fishing, the bird life and wildlife it supports, and the rich culture of the people who live, have strong traditions and a rich culture. much of which revolves around the river and its many islands. Wonders of the world. The others being the Grand Canyon, the Great Barrier Reef, Mount Everest, the Northern Lights, the Pedigree.
A crocodile there, but I don't think I can see it properly. Yeah. This boat I was looking at before, it's called the Tonga.
Another one over.
There's an elephant over there, but I can't see it. There's the elephant, I don't know whether you can see him or not, it's just coming through the bushes.
Here we are on the African Queen, and there's Betty and Ross enjoying their drinks. Sailing up the Zambezi River. That's Zimbabwe on that side. Maybe Robert might come. There's Derek sitting there with his second big beer.
So hippopotamus here, he's just come up. He's a bit far away, but still.
Oh my God, Mum! Mum, take your glasses off! Yeah, I've seen it. Where are you going?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look, there's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, goodness. She's gone under the water again. Might come up. Gone again.
What's the noise? Come on, hop out. Go on. Go for a walk. Fashion parade first.
The sun's going down, down, down. It's quite red. Sun's just about set.
We've got a line for Robinson. Is that what she wants? We've got Robinson. So I told her this one.
And goodbye, son.
It's gone now.
It's gone.
Beautiful sunset. room is over that way. Got all these metal animals in the park. Yeah, little parking hotel. It's the pool bar. This is the restaurant part of the hotel. You have breakfast here and you can have dinner as well. There's the pool, which you never got to have a swim in. Cool. Kids having a lovely time there. Some little giraffes. Just leading up to the reception area. With little animals in the grass. Or animals, or birds actually they are. It's a reception area in the hotel. Down towards the pool. This is the Voortrekker Monument or Memorial, and it's depicting the Boers that came up from the Cape, the Eastern Cape, through the northern part of Africa. In 1935 they started, and this hall is depicting the trek that they did make, and it finished in 1938. This is a view of Pretoria. The city of Pretoria from the Voortrekker Monument or Memorial. Very hazy down there though. It's a bit of a garden area down here. It's the wagons around the walls there.
The entrance of
The wagons are depicting the trek that they made from the Eastern Cape in 1935. More of the countryside on the other side of the building.
I hate lights.
It's looking from up the top here, right down to the bottom there. There's the mural. This is a tapestry depicting the trek, the Voortrekker Memorial here. Good night, Eva. bronze statue depicting the women and her children on this memorial. And it's a wildebeest. That's where I'm taking it's to this Boertrekken Memorial. Actually the reception area of Paul Kruger's house. It's pretty dark, I don't know whether it'll come out or not. There's an organ there in the corner. Piece of furniture in Paul Kruger's house. Formal dining area by the looks of it. Bar stand that they have there. It's actually Mrs. Kruger's room, where she did her sewing and everything. But the furniture is not authentic as such. This might be the main bedroom, I'm not sure. Stove, at least that's probably a bit more modern. Some of them would have done in their day. Sometimes they just set a pot over a fire, didn't they? The outside of the buildings. Paul Kruger statue. The token gift from the Austrian government to Paul Kruger.
You all got to stop and genuflect and what have you. And then here on your memorial garden and inside they have a
pineapples growing here. You probably see in the distance the smoke starting to come across.
Well, they've been back.
There's a mountain region in the background there.
Yeah. All your customs guys are going to be wearing them around their necks.
Is this a candle place?
The teaks are all right.
Garden they call it, the Norris here. This is the Swazi candle place. The area of Swaziland we're going through now. The sugar estate.
All the British expats used to actually love them, wasn't that bad?
Sugar estate here.
Often a fairly pleasant climate as well.
Sugar mill over there.
As an investment, the Africans don't look at it. A lot of times in these African states, a house or a building. Stop, please. There are a couple of sort of bottled snakes and bottled snakes.
Oh, it's a crocodile word. Morning, please stop. this is the crocodile here. Big one too. It's called an African crocodile. As I said before, this is Marcella. We stayed here for morning tea.
Oh, there's a big elephant area. Yeah, but
Hills looking over the La Bomba mountain range. We're on our way to the South African border. We should get there in about half an hour.
Anybody like this? Ross? Betty? Here we are.
Oh.
anyway, you started to feel 41 kilometers to go to.
The way when we get there.
There's fires on the mountain here. The burning off is making my head something shocking. The wimpy stock, as they call it, in Pongola, a bit like Hungry Jack's or McDonald's. It's like the wind is howling.
Oh, the overflow put in the bag. Overflow put in the bag.
I don't usually add a box, I ask you if you can a box. Just get a box.
Well, it's a bit firmer, isn't it?
Yeah, but it isn't.
It's like
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm just going to go past them. They're going to come back up. Life expectancy of about 60 years. Of that 60 years, they were lying 2 of every 3 years.
these birds are called the southern.
It does, yeah.
Southern ground hornbill.
Like I say, they've been
Over the top of us.
Giraffe here is gorgeous. It's the closest we've been to a giraffe.
actually a bit old, around about 8. A really good shot, that one. Oh, yeah. I like the way he strips those leaves. That's breakfast.
What sort of tree is that, or is it like most of them?
No, that's a potato bush, man. You see, on our right hand side, they're going to start putting flowers, leaves. You can see the leaves are slowly starting. Yeah, they're going to become bunches of green like you can't believe it. Can I take a photo of his face? Yeah. I would.
Smile.
He's having breakfast, he hasn't got time to worry about you. Oh, yes, yeah, I can see it.
Hippopotamus. All in the water there.
I think it's going to be a bit out of range for it. This
Oh,
bed
it's
very
good to
close
come
to
up.
us, just under the bridge, that is the Egyptian goose. Egyptian goose.
Yes, when the rock moves, you realise it's a hippo. Yes, it's not.
Remember, hippos are mostly active in the night time and they are herbivores. They eat grass at night.
Look at his tail.
One's huh? One's there, I see him.
seeing much at the moment, just all in the water. Great herds of buffalo, but they hell over here. God, quite a lot of them.
A bit closer on this side of that bush. See it there?
I see it
This is the pool bar at the Protea Kruger, and it overlooks Kruger National Park. We haven't got any wild animals coming up to see us at this stage. We're all sitting here having a drinks. Eee.
No elephants. Even in the Impala thing, that's
The pool's in that direction. There's some monkeys on the bar roof. Probably coming down to steal the food. Here they go. Probably chase them off.
Down there a bit.
There's one down here on the ground. They come around in the afternoon. If you don't watch out, leave your door open so they run into your rooms as well. This is our rooms in the Protea Kruger Gate. And they're overlooking the pool. That's about the third from the left there. Quite a nice area. Usually have little monkeys around here, but I can't see them at the moment. This is the pool, which we haven't had time to even have a swim in. Well, the monkeys come around at this time of night, or trying to get into your room to pinch things. What nice grounds around here. The deer here. Now entering the Chief's Village, where we're going to have the show tonight.
In the evenings during dinner time. Fire will then be made here at the center to bring light and warmth. And after dinner, they will then continue to sit around and tell stories about animals,
with his 3
about
wives
culture, about history, and sometimes
16
jokes.
children.
And when it's late, they will then go
He's
inside those
been here
different
for
huts
49
to sleep.
years.
And from the sequence or setup of huts in the family, I'll start
The
with
gate
that
that we
one over
came
there.
through, the Chief's
That is the
Village.
biggest hut during war times to retreat and regroup when enemies were coming in to attack. And the private exit was not known by outsiders, only family members were aware of the private exit.
Correction, he didn't have 16 children. The 3 wives had their 36
Ladies and gentlemen,
children.
you can always try to do that. Time you are in the area, you can pop in. And
One of the open
have an
fires
eye
must
or
be
two.
the cooking hut, I think.
And next to the main
There's a rhino here.
There you go. Oh, he's giving you a little bit of profile. Beautiful animal.
All the birds on his back.
The big male white rhino can get over 2 tons, can run at 45 kilometers an hour, has a 15-month gestation period.
Some bushes there.
Camouflaged in there, isn't there?
White rhino are unable to swim across rivers because the big muscle mass behind the head keeps. Okay.
Yeah, it's great to see a rhino.
Okay. It was really quite frightening, if I can tell you that.
But everything's dry at the moment because of the winter.
Brown water.
Coming to the end of Kruger Park now. So some of the quite high hills that have got been probably mountains, you could call them. Some go to about 800 metres. Some elephants over here.
2 babies. He's going to be on there. Going to cross the road, I suppose.
So hard, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
It's a big one.
Going through Kruger Gates, the gate into the Swaziland States, or the end of Kruger National Park.
This thing is not like a totally
Crocs as well. There's loads of
Looking at the crocodile river
crocs
now.
on the sandbank.
Something
Certainly on the. Yeah. Loads of crocs around here. It's a form of encouragement. All right.
Guys, I think this lady is kind of focused on her breakfast. Common most eaten animal in the Kruger Park, but because of that, definitely one of the most important ones. So they are the basic food for all the
Great herd of impala.
life, but a lot still survives for the next year. So some years up, some years down, but they're staying fairly where they are. The numbers are not really dramatic.
The little birds in the trees. That's what they are. Davey River, where we had lunch. Well, not lunch, breakfast, was it? This morning. It's in the Kruger National Park. It's called the Sakusa Centre. They've got restaurants here and toilets, and there's a shop up the road there. There's these long little thatched roof places here. Some guinea fowls here. Buffalo here. He's coming down for a drink.
And they weigh in at about 800 kilograms, so they're very big, very strong, and very aggressive.
Don't fight.
Mosquitoes kill the most people in Africa. Mosquitoes second most. Mosquitoes number one, hippopotamus second.
Contrast in size. Yeah, from a mosquito to a hippo.
There he goes. I think he's coming down for a drink. There's a crocodile down there.
Guys, a big crocodile like that. Now, please remember what I say. It's not will, but can survive for almost 1 year without eating his stomach is full. His stomach is almost as big as our head, so it doesn't take him long. In the winter time, they say that he can actually slow down his heartbeat to 2 or 3.
Just basking in the sun down there, it's not doing anything. So we're moving on. Going over the Sadie or Savi River.
I wonder what sort of animals are in this one.
There's little areas that you can sit and have your drinks, and it overlooks Kruger Park. Quite cute actually. You just sit there and the bloke comes up and says what you want to have to drink. And then you sit there and hope maybe some elephants will come over, but not tonight. It's actually the entrance to the foyer, to the Protea Kruger Gate Hotel. These nice urns.
Good.
This truck is just loaded with oranges. Not sure where it's going actually.
Oh, little ones.
Like to follow us in?
Culture show tonight. Ghana village.
The starters are ready before you can go on a tour. Please come close for a taste. Just come a bit closer so that I can quickly explain what's going on here. In both places, I am going to ask permission for pictures, and you will be welcome to look around and ask as many questions as you like.
Proprietary.
Upper area, and that helps to keep away insects from going through the stud. If they are like this, just keep these two together. And ladies and gentlemen, in this calabash here, we have powder, a very good powder for headaches. If you're suffering from headaches, you will be given the powder to sniff. After sniffing, you will then sneeze and sneeze and sneeze until the pain goes. That is very good for you.
Elephant.
Giraffe.
Elephant.
The monkeys here.
Sitting down. The one on the back.
Kruger.
Little tiny one on the back.
Right on the back.
Yeah, the one that's eating.
Little devils. I forgot my camera, Mark. I just might see an animal today. If I don't take the camera down.
You will see one.
Yeah. We will see one. Let's be positive.
This is Paul Kruger, who founded the Kruger National Park. They're actually baboons. Going through the Kruger Gate into Kruger National Park today on our way down to Swaziland. This is actually the Paul Kruger Gate that we're going through. We did the yesterday. They're sort of cactus type bushes. It's over there, although I've probably taken off
8, 9,
elephants.
10, 11 of them.
Gosh, 11 elephants. Today's Friday,
The
we're
little
going
ones.
on our way down to
So much
Swaziland
deep
today,
there.
so I said through Kruger Park.
That's Grandma, the one with the big tusks. She's a little long in the tooth.
A lot of elephants there, isn't there? Great herd.
What happens is that a couple of other males, or you may get one old male, and he has a couple of ascaris, in other words, a couple of, following him around. But he is usually a very sort of senior male, and the only time he comes into the herd is when a female's in estrus. So, and elephants communicate by a very low intensity.
Zebra here.
You see, the zebras are always nice and fat because of the gas that they build up, but they've got very small hooves. They're quite quick, powerful back legs, but not good for converting that energy through to, pushing things or pulling things. Yeah, that's the Burchell zebra, which has the shadow stripe. Youngsters until they have got the eyesight, because young lions are born absolutely blind. They're kids, same as. And then once they can see and they can move around fairly easily, then she will bring them back to the pride and introduce them to the pride. And of course, the English call it a gnu, but the black wildebeest is actually the gnu. How do you do? I'm a gnu.
Rhino. Thumbs up.
Just. Because, of course, they couldn't get the things in Mozambique.
This is where we're stopping for lunch today. Very busy supermarket area. Goodness knows.
We're just finding the most suitable place to put this, drop us off safely.
It's called Malolane. Still in South Africa.
Also, obvious common sense. Oops.
With a gun outside the liquor store. A lot of cane growing here. This is cane growing area on the border of Swaziland and South Africa. This is ranges again.
But it's Saturday, so it would be out. The kids would be not at school today. Let's go look at that. They're in school uniform, some of these kids.
Hydroelectric dam they've got here in Swaziland. Prince Hayes. Climbing over Peaks Peak, going down into the, going to go down to the Esuwini Valley. Hotel stop tonight, which is going to be called the Valley of Heaven. It's interesting.
It was going through a huge, difficult time. You know, that was when Chris Hani, one of the leaders of the South African Communist, a potential country to come to. You know, we were.
This is the Esuwini Hotel that we're staying in Swaziland. This is our room. It's all quite nice. It's the bathroom. This is the passageway to rooms in the Esuwini Sun here in Swaziland. It's just like being on the boat. And all the doors have got like a pineapple theme.